This is the weekend edition of iFiber One News, where we present some of the top stories from this week and your weekend weather forecast. I'm Bethany Jenks. Stay tuned for the weekend edition of iFiber One News.
From the iFiber One HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFiber One News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFiber One News, and it starts now.
One of our top stories for this week was about an Ephrata farmer and his daughter competing on the CBS show Survivor. Reporter Jeff Chu got the chance to talk with Dale Wentworth before the show aired.
It took Ephrata's very own Survivor star, Dale Wentworth, 5 years to be cast for the CBS Survivor reality TV show.
Kelly and I applied for The Amazing Race in 2009, and we got phone calls. We were working our way up the ladder, but we was close to getting on, but we reminded him too close of another couple. So we just kind of chalked it up. It was an experience and forgot about it. The Amazing Race, Survivor, and Big Brother are all cast by the same lady. And we got contacted by Lynn Spellman in March of this year, on my birthday, the day I turned 55. I got an email from her while I was out for dinner. I came home and my cell phone was there, and Kelly had lit it up with texts and voicemails saying, "Read your email." And the next day, we talked to each other and the adventure began.
The Wentworths in 2009 sent a video and profile to CBS. A lifelong Ephrata resident and recently retired hay farmer, Dale and his daughter Kelly appear on the cast of the Survivor show's 29th season. The reality game show premieres at 8 p.m. Wednesday on CBS TV. Kelly Wentworth now works in marketing in Seattle. Both graduated from Ephrata High School. Dale, at 55 years old, explained why he thinks he and his daughter Kelly were chosen for the Survivor cast.
The drawing point for picking Kelly and I was father-daughter team, and this is my little pat on the back. We are the first and only father-daughter team to ever be on Survivor. The dynamic of Kelly and I, the step-parents and everything, it all tied in. Maybe we were the only ones foolish enough to apply. I don't know. But for some reason, the small town, we just happened to stand out.
The show pits 18 island castaways with and against loved ones in what CBS is promoting as blood versus water. CBS Survivor promotional video reveals the Wentworth's family drama right up front.
Dale and Kelly, interesting couple in that you have a father and a daughter. The father divorced when Kelly was young and remarried, and that's a hard thing to go through as a kid, to have a new parent come in. And I think there was some conflict in there, and they didn't talk for a while, and Kelly wants to, rekindle this, and I'm sensing from the dad that not that he doesn't want to, that he doesn't really understand how much she wants to. So this could be a really great experience for them.
With a loved one, you've always got that little bird on your shoulder saying, your daughter's over there.
Maybe the show has a bigger purpose for them. Or maybe Kelly will blindside her dad and say, now we're even.
Dale said it was still a thrill to be on the show with his daughter.
Like any father-parent or father-kid, you've had issues and that sort of stuff. It was an opportunity for Kelly and I to do something that, well, as father-daughter, nobody had ever done before. I couldn't think of anybody I'd rather do it with than with my daughter.
Dale, who has lived and farmed at the family home all his life, says his family now leases its 500-acre farm near Dodson Road to the Jones family for wine, grapes, and other crops. He retired this year.
Not worrying about the weather, not worrying about breakdowns. I can drive by a field now going, I'd hate to be him.
Outside of farming, Dale has always been active. He explained why he wanted to be on the show.
I guess being pushed to your limits is what it is. Same as snow skiing or bicycling. You get pushed to your limits and see how you react.
Dale said a major challenge was physically preparing to survive on the show. He put on 15 pounds 2 weeks before going on the island.
But living on 5 to 6 ounces of rice, that's all you get once a day for 39 days.
Dale said he could not have appeared on Survivor without his family's support. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
Dale was within a vote of being voted off the show, but managed to stay on and continue competing against his daughter. In Moses Lake, the City Council made a decision about whether a company could manufacture marijuana within city limits. Reporter Cameron Probert has their decision.
Moses Lake is allowing marijuana producers in city limits. The City Council voted 5-2 Tuesday night to change regulations from defining marijuana producers as an agricultural business to a manufacturing business. The move came after Moses Lake businessman Alan Haru asked for the change because his brother wanted to open up a marijuana production facility on Wheeler Road. The supporters did not say anything before the council vote. Mayor Dick Dean and Councilmember Karen Liebrecht opposed the ordinance and expressed concerns that the rules around marijuana were not clear enough. They wanted to wait until lawsuits concerning legalized marijuana were finished.
I think that we have an appropriate ordinance at this time, and I would think that it has stood the test, and I think that it will continue to stand against the test.
For iFiber One News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
We will be right back after this.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Well, hi there, everybody. Meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFiber Channel 1 News Weather, and your forecast for the weekend is brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. And of course, we are looking for a wonderful weekend. Looking for plenty of sunshine Saturday, maybe not as much on Sunday. And the temperatures, though, very nice, very seasonal. Looking for a cool front come our way, say, Monday evening. And that'll cool us off a little bit as we slide out of the rest of the month into October. Midweek next week. Now, during the past 24 hours, we saw a little chill in the air this morning, 46 degrees, right where we should be. We also saw a little bit of fog. Now, it does look like we'll have a little patchy fog, not as much as what we woke up to this morning for Saturday morning. For the afternoon high, 73, right about a degree shy of that normal high of 74. Moses Lake, on the flip side of that, a degree higher than normal. 73 is normal in Moses Lake, but you guys touched 74. 44 was the morning low, and again, we had some patchy fog in the Moses Lake vicinity as well. 70 degrees right now. What a night! Hope you have some nice evening plans, heading on out to a movie or just a walk in the park. Nice start to the weekend. 46 degrees is the dew point. And again, as we're cooling down in the mid-40s, that's why we think we might see a little bit of patchy fog again to wake up to. But I think overnight the dew points will tend to decrease it a little bit as well. So that's why I'm not looking for too much. But don't be surprised. A little bit of fog in the morning. Here we are. Let's put it in motion, and a little moisture in the mountains will dissipate overnight tonight. A lot of moisture down in Nevada will spin on up, and we'll see that really take hold Sunday. A little spin there, and that'll back in some cloudiness, a little bit more so on Sunday compared to tomorrow, and maybe even a sprinkle in southeastern section of the state. I wanted to point out this line of yellow here. That's the cold front. I think it's going to come on through Monday afternoon, Monday evening. May have a sprinkle with it, may increase the winds a little bit, but once it moves through, the big thing is that it will drop about maybe about 5-10 degrees cooler than what we're looking for the weekend, maybe even 10 degrees. Looking for the temperatures to be in the 60s along the coastal plain, Puget Sound area. In the northwest, looking very nice. Afternoon clouds, though, increasing from the southeast. You saw that on the forecast graphic, mid-70s there. And in our neck of the woods, as we zoom on in, you can see just a delightful Saturday on tap for you with plenty of sunshine. I know I just put plain old sun with no clouds there, but we'll see a few puffy clouds. And again, watch out for a little bit of patchy fog here and there, especially by the rivers to wake up to, but that'll burn off quickly. Mid-70s for the daytime highs, just about where we should be. So a seasonal Saturday, seasonal Sunday, seasonal Monday. Getting a little breezy, maybe a front moving on through to cool us off into the 60s as we slide into October. Well, again, no matter what the weather, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay tuned. Sports is next.
Toyota wants to know, how did you celebrate summer?
We go fishing. We like to hike. We love camping, mountain biking, as often as possible.
No matter the activity, there's a Toyota perfect to take you there. From that favorite fishing spot, camping area, or just a great summer drive, including Tundra. Now offered with reduced APR financing or an amazing lease. For details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today and enjoy your summer to the fullest. Toyota, let's go places.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Welcome back. Taking a look at this week's sports, Bob Kirkpatrick has the highlights from the Soap Lake Eagles football game.
The Wind snapped a two-game losing streak and gets the Eagles back in the thick of things. Soap Lake struck first on a 65-yard drive, capped off by a cutshaw to Peyton Nielsen's scoring strike to go up 7-0. The Raiders responded with a 20-yard touchdown run by Christian Ruiz to make it 7-6. The Eagles recovered a Lake Roosevelt onside kick and converted it to 6 points when Cutshaw and Nielsen hooked up a second time to go back up top 13-6 as the quarter came to an end. Neither team put points on the board in the second quarter. Ruvim Turchek opened second half scoring with a 37-yard TD run to push the Eagles' lead to 26-6. Nathaniel Hall busted off a long Raider TD run late in the game to bring the final tally to 26-12.
iFiber One Sports was on hand to watch the Moses Lake Chiefs soccer game. Here are the highlights.
Moses Lake hosted Ferris in a non-conference match at Lions Field. Ferris jumped on top early, taking a 1-0 lead. Then the Chiefs came fighting back with 3 unanswered goals. Jesse Loetta assisted Alicia Oberlin, then Alicia returned the favor, assisting Emma Deering. Alicia scored again, putting the Chiefs up 3-1. Ferris scored 2 late goals to even the match to a 3-3 final score. Coach Char was happy with his team's physical play.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, that's what Big Nine's all about, so that'll prepare us for our continued league play. We should be ready to go. Eastmont's going to be another physical team come Tuesday when we resume our league play.
Alicia Oberlin's speed kept Ferris on their toes the entire match. Coach Char was happy with her 2-goal and 1-assist performance.
She just keeps going. She's like the Energizer Bunny, man. She just doesn't stop. She's just so fast and explosive. I think it catches teams off guard too, you know, how fast she is, because she's 10 yards away and all of a sudden, you know, she's at the ball and she's taking a shot on the keeper and a defender.
For iFiber One News, Sean Wells.
We'll be right back.
Game time.
Papa's in the house.
Wow, what's all this?
I'm all about stats. For instance, have I got some numbers for you? Papa John's, a leader in online ordering.
You bet, Jim.
You were the first pizza company to offer it nationwide. What's the secret?
Jim, it's the pizza.
To celebrate our online leadership, get Papa John's new double pepperoni and bacon pizza for just $12.
Better ingredients,
better pizza,
and a better way to get it, papajohns.com.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. With the local book telephone directory, it's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Our next story is about an Ephrata graduate that came home to run to help charity. Here's reporter Jeff Chu with the story.
Ephrata High School graduate Kip Swem is running for the money. Swem will return to his hometown of Ephrata at 7 a.m. Saturday to run almost 6 hours around Ephrata High School track at Kiwanis Field. His goal, raising money to help needy children in Honduras. He shared why he's traveling to a third world country to help the Honduras Child Alliance.
I was looking for something more. I didn't want to waste the best years of my life. I was thankful for the job I had, but I was looking for something more. And I stumbled upon this volunteer program, the Honduras Child Alliance, through a book I read. And I shot them an email, and I felt very blessed that they accepted me, because I don't necessarily have a skill set. A lot of the volunteers are either teachers or something along those lines. So I felt very blessed that they accepted me, and I wanted to do something and give back. A year ago, if you told me I was going to Honduras, I probably would have told you were crazy. Because at that time, I knew nothing about Honduras except for how scary it was, how it had like the highest violence in the world. But, you know, they're people just like us, and we could have been them, they could have been us. And after I found out about this program through that book, I just knew that it was where I was supposed to be.
Swem is 25 and now works for a hay company in Ellensburg, but his parents, Steve and Jody Swem, still live in Ephrata. He was a running back for Ephrata Tigers football team when it went to state 6 years ago. Swem stumbled on the book 1 Year Lived by Adam Shepard, who later donated to Swem's cause. He said Shepard's book about traveling to different countries to do good things, such as the Honduras Child Alliance, is what inspired him to pursue the trip to Honduras. Swem explained what the Honduras Child Alliance is all about.
The Honduras Child Alliance is a volunteer-based program working collectively to improve the life of impoverished kids in Honduras. We're going to be working with kids, and through like education and health and hygiene.
Swem said he would be happy to raise $500 on Saturday.
The dollar goes a long ways down there in Honduras, so you know and it's going to the Healthy Snack Project. And so the more money we can raise, the better these kids can eat, and it really helps give the kids needed nutrition as well as really boost attendance.
He explained how people can donate to the Honduras Child Alliance.
I was going to ask people to pledge maybe a dollar amount, maybe 50 cents a mile, $1 a mile, whatever they like. And that would give me an incentive to run further and harder. And then once you would make that pledge, whether you could email me at kswem22@gmail.com, or you can contact me in my Facebook group at Run Kip Run. You can make that pledge, and then I will send you a link directly to the Honduras Child Alliance website, and you can make the donation right there.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
We'll be right back.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciotti Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
The next story is about the new executive director at the Port of Moses Lake. Jeff Bishop spoke with iFiber One News about some of the latest projects at the Grant County International Airport.
Jeff Bishop is taking over the executive director's post at the Port of Moses Lake during a time of great industrial expansion. Work began Wednesday on utilities infrastructure for the $8 million, 65,000 square foot hangar where Aerotech will test commercial Mitsubishi regional jets. The port was recently granted a State Community Economic Revitalization Board loan of $500,000 for water, power, and sewer utilities leading to the new hangar. Bishop said the Aerotech hangar will have a design like no other.
You look at most of the hangars that you'll see here at Grant County International Airport, they're all one dimension, they're like big boxes. It's designed to be able to handle the nose in one end and the tail in the other, and the tail is much higher and oddly shaped. So it'll be a unique structure when it's built, and it's very efficient, so there's not a lot of wasted space in it. So that was the thing that struck me about it. And while the initial customer is the Mitsubishi Regional Jet, the design of the hangar is so that they can look at other aircraft in there as well. So Boeing would be able to use the facility in addition to Mitsubishi.
In addition to the first privately funded hangar built at Grant County International Airport, several other industrial expansion projects at the port facilities are underway. Aviation Technical Services is building an aircraft tail dock on the port hangar it uses for aviation maintenance. The dock will include a retractable hangar that can expand to accommodate a large aircraft. Other projects include the parking lot and facilities upgrade at the Genie Hydraulic Lifts plant. FedEx Ground Delivery Services is also expanding. Bishop pointed to a project underway at Boeing's port facility where a Boeing 787 is now being retrofitted for the Museum of Flight in Seattle. Bishop hopes to bring more industry to the port.
Well, there's no question this whole facility is underutilized, but that's also one of our strengths. One of the key attractions for Mitsubishi was the fact that the airspace is relatively uncomplicated here, and that will be a cornerstone of one of our marketing efforts for the airport.
Bishop said he believes he's a good fit for the Port of Moses Lake. He said he has a great deal of experience in economic development as well as industrial and real estate management. Bishop worked in the Maritime Industrial and Fishing Port of Coos Bay as executive director for 7 years. At the Port of Pasco, he worked with the director there managing the Tri-Cities Airport. The new port executive director said he looks forward to marketing the Port of Moses Lake and Grant County International Airport.
The aerospace industry is growing. It's one of the few industries globally that is solidly growing. We're going to continue to work on trying to capitalize on that. And it provides certain advantages to aerospace companies that they just can't find in other locations.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
And to round out our week's news coverage, here's a story that shows fall is here.
Pumpkins dot the field at Becerra Gardens in Quincy, home of the Quincy Valley Lions Club's annual Harvest Maze and Pumpkin Patch. Quincy Valley Lions Club's longest fundraiser features a pumpkin patch where you can pick your child's favorite big orange gourd. Then you can weave through a spooky harvest maze. The maze opens at 10 a.m. Saturday and runs 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays through October 26th. Quincy Lions Club members creatively stack large onion bins and hauntingly decorate twists, turns, and dead ends that make it amazingly scary. Proceeds from the event go to the Lions Special Community Service Projects. Cost is $6 per person. From State Route 28 east of Quincy, turn south on Road K northwest. Drive to the intersection of Road K and Road 9. Turn right on Road 9, and the event's entrance is about a quarter mile on the right. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
That wraps up our weekend edition. iFiber One News will be back on Monday at 5 p.m. with the latest news from around the Columbia Basin. Thank you for watching.